Hello, this is Ed Burke with PlaceForTraders.com for Thursday, June 11th. Starting off in the June Mini S&P. In my last video, I talked about the pivot level for Wednesday of 941 and a quarter. Above 941 and a quarter in the June Mini S&P was considered bullish for Wednesday. Below 941 and a quarter was considered bearish. I had the first line of resistance, 946.75. The second line of resistance up at 953.75. For support, I was looking at the first level of support, 933.75. The second level of support down at 928 even. Now, these are 15-minute bars. This is where the regular trading session opened. You can see it was in a bullish mode. We're trading above the pivot level in between the first level and second level of resistance. Now, look at the overnight high. This was 7 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. Central. The market went just above that second level of resistance. It went to a high of 955 even. So it went 1 1/4 point above that second level of resistance and then started selling off going into the regular session open. You could see that within the first hour we did break below the pivot level. When we're trading in this range right here, I did send messages out to people. We broke through the pivot level. I'm actually looking at the market selling off or going lower for the rest of the day. Look what happened. The market bounced a little bit. Where'd it go to? Right to the pivot level, and that served as a resistance. You see the market then sold off. I did send messages out. If you got short off that message, look to take profit at the second level of support down at 928. Take your profit if you're short the market at 928. Look where the market went to, 927. If you look at this range, the combined session range, this was before the market opened, but the high of the combined session was 1 1/4 points above the second level of resistance. The low of the day was exactly 1 point under that second level of support. Now you can see that obviously the market then rallied in the afternoon off that second level of support, and where did it return to? Right at the pivot level. The market settled at 940.50. The pivot level was 941 and a quarter. So I mean, it was interesting how the market really keyed off all these numbers on Wednesday. In any case, for Thursday, the market settled on Wednesday at 940.50. I'm looking at the pivot level again, 941 and a quarter. We need to stay above 941 and a quarter on Thursday for a bullish market. Below 941 and a quarter is considered a bearish market. I had the first line of resistance up at 955.25. The second line of resistance up at 969 and a quarter. For support, I'm looking at the first line of support, 927 even. The second line of support down at 913 even. Some numbers that come out, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, you have retail sales. The expectation is for a rise of 0.3%. Retail sales excluding autos is expected to be unchanged. Also at 8:30 you have weekly initial jobless claims. The expectation is for 610,000. And then at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern time, you have business inventory numbers. The expectation is for a drop of 0.8%. That's all I have for this evening. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't gone to my website as of yet, it's PlaceForTraders.com. You can go on there and sign up for the free alerts. Thanks a lot and good trading.